As many of you already know, I recently bought a Walther PPQ. Now, I think this gun is awesome, which you probably already also know. I think it's just one of the best guns on the market as far as polymer guns are concerned. It's easily the best striker-fired polymer gun on the market. It's got great ergonomics, got an amazing trigger. It's really well put together. I even like the looks of it. Some people don't. I never understood why some people will think this is ugly, but they'll think that black, poorly fit brick is not ugly. But I think this gun is just all around great, except for one thing. It comes with easily the worst sights I've ever seen. Now, these are just awful plastic sights. The little white dots are just painted on. There's not even a divot for them. Now, I know Glock puts out some pretty crappy plastic sights on their basic guns, but I think these are even worse. They're just horrible. Which is why I bought these, a set of Trigicon night sights for my Walther PPQ. I'm going to go ahead and put these on today, and I'm also going to show you that not only is this an awesome gun and a great to shoot gun, it's also the easiest sight change I have ever done on a gun. The sights on this gun are so easy to change. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is simply take the gun down and remove the old sights. First thing you need to do, and probably the most difficult process of the whole thing, is simply remove a little Allen screw that holds the front sight on. You just simply unscrew it and then pop the front sight out. That's the hardest part of the whole thing. Now on the back sight, it's even easier. You just use your screwdriver to push down this little latch. Slide it right off. Why can't all rear sights come off that easily? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is simply remove that little screw, that little windage screw from the side of the old sight and put it into the new sight. And remember, it screws the opposite way of a normal screw. You'll feel like you're tightening it to take it out. And you'll feel like you're loosening it to put it back in. Now I'm going to set this aside and put in the front sight first. Now to put in the front sight, I'm going to use this little keychain tool that someone sent me. In fact, it was a Michael Greco, I think his name is. I don't know if he's in relation to Richard Grieco or not. But he sent me this little tool. It's for Glocks. It's a little punch and a little wrench thing for Glocks, but it works great for this too because it uses the same size little screw head here as Glocks do. So this tool has been really helpful. I've used this for a lot of things other than just on Glocks. You can get these over at glocktool.com if you're interested in having one. I found it, like I said, to be really handy, and I'm glad I have it. First, you just take the little screw out of the bottom of the new sight. Then you just put the new sight back down into the same slot on the frame that you took the old one out of. And just start the little screw into the sight. And simply tighten it down. And there the front sight is on, so now we can just slip on the back sight. And once again, pushing on the back sight is super easy. Just push down the little plunger. Push the new sight over till it clicks. And it's on. And there you have it, just 3 or 4 minutes worth of work, and I've got new sights. I've never changed sights so easily ever. I mean, it just took a couple of minutes tops. I mean, 3-4 minutes. Didn't require any expensive sight pushers or anything like that. It was just so easy to do. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't buy a new gun, I got to change the sights on right away. Well, if you buy a Glock, it's going to have crappy sights too. And even after you change the sights, it's still going to have a Glock ergonomics and a Glock trigger. This is way better. So to me, it's well worth changing the sights on this gun over changing the sights on a Glock. So for just a little extra money for some sights, hardly any tools, and a few minutes of my time, I have changed the best polymer striker-fired gun on the market that happens to have crappy sights into just the best polymer gun on the market. You ain't even my real dad. Slide it right off. Why can't all rear sights come off like that? God. Not as easy as it looks, people. So there you have it. Just a little bit of sights. You still got a Glock. This gun, God, we'll say, well, I hate to have to buy a new gun and have to go out. Best polymer guns made. It's easily the best striker fired. Didn't need any fancy pushers or any special tools. I did need a special tool. Bad ergonomics, a crappy trigger, and poor fit. Tools like that to do it was the easiest change of sights I've ever had. What? That doesn't make any sense. Do I speak in English?